Give a few minutes for some people to filter in. Got some new baits to show off too. Give it a couple more minutes. I'll give it till 3 or 4 minutes and we'll start talking. Got some good stuff to go over today. Fishing's been getting better and better. Trying to get some of this stuff together so I can show y'all. Got so many of them. The son's in the background getting fed, so you're gonna hear a lot of weird noises, and it's just him. Ain't nothing going on, nothing crazy going on. It's just him. Makes all kinds of noises. Uh-oh. He's drinking it too fast. Hey, Crappie Express. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Hope you're staying safe, catching some fish. Wasn't able to get on last Monday. I was busy that day and just couldn't get around to it, and I didn't want to try and throw it together, and figured I'd just pick it up. Really didn't have much to talk about though, really. I have more to talk about this week for sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started. So I hope y'all, hey Soul. Goddaughter's on here too. Crappie Express. What's up? I'm good. Went off 380. I hit a couple creeks, 2 small sand bass. Yeah, the Crappie Express, those creeks are pretty much done. I know Mark was still catching some in a creek, but I don't know if they're still there, and I don't know how, if that's an all over thing or if that's just a specific creek thing or what, but that creek bite's gonna be pretty much dead. Usually like around the 1st of May, I mean, I'm done. I haven't been to a creek in weeks. Native Texan Outdoor, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing good, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so again, my son's in the back getting fed, so there's gonna be some weird noises, and it's nothing weird's going on over here. It's just him. He's makes crazy noises when he eats. Crappie Express, time to hit pillars and trees. Yes, it is, and everything in between. I hope you caught the last video. I hit some pillars. I was gonna hit some trees, but The weather just didn't quite allow it. Just did not allow it. So we'll see. We'll see what this week brings. It's been raining a good chunk of the week, and it's supposed to rain the rest of the week, on and off. And I don't care. I mean, when I'm able to go, I'm gonna go. Crappie Express seen that. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you caught that. They're there. And I'm sure there were some on the trees. I just didn't get around to trying it. I'm headed out. Native Texan. I'm headed out to Cedar Creek Thursday. Hopefully the weather holds up. Yeah, hopefully. I hear the bite's on out there. Brush piles and docks. I haven't made it back down there, and I probably won't. Yeah, I probably won't. I want to, but there's bites going on around here that are pretty good, so I'm just gonna stay close to home, and at least hopefully the wind will behave this week. I mean, the rain's one thing. Rain I don't mind, especially if I'm fishing a bridge or whatever, but I just don't like thunder and wind. Lightning, thunder, or lightning, I guess I should say. Lightning and wind. Crappie Express. I'm selling my duck boat and Can-Am Commander. I'm gonna get a decent bass boat, aluminum. There you go. Are you let's see, what are you leaning more towards, I should say? I don't know if you fish a lot of open water or creeks like me or what, but for the creeks and stuff, that aluminum's hard to beat. You don't have to worry about busting that fiberglass open on a bass boat. So yeah, I was able to take the in the last video I was able to take the one-man pontoon out for the first time. I was gonna do like a review type video on it, and kind of show what it was and all the features and stuff like that, but I just didn't get around to it. It came in late last week, and I got some time I was able to go that I wasn't expecting to, and I just kind of threw it together and took off. Crappie Express. I like backwaters. I have no idea what brand. Yeah, I mean I've been looking. I mean the low boats, and I mean Tracker's always good. I mean either of those two if you're looking for like a backwater aluminum boat. I mean it's like the aluminum boat's not bad as long as you can get a spot lock trailer motor on it. It'll be fine. Achilles. Hey, just got a Hobie PA 14360. Hope to see you at Lake Ray Hubbard someday. Yeah, hopefully. I don't fish Ray Hubbard a whole lot. I may. Usually I'll go over there if the lakes are flooded around here or something, but I think if I'm definitely out there, hopefully I see you. Native Texan Crappie Express. Look in the Bass Tracker 175. Yeah, that's a good starter boat right there, or not starter boat, but backwater boat, I should say. I agree for sure. Yeah, I definitely would not want a big 18, 20 foot bass boat going up in those creeks. I did fish out at Ray Hubbard last year with my grandpa. We hit the bridge, the 30 bridge, and I think it was September. I had to find a place. I wanted to take him, and I had to find a place that was out of the sun. It was too hot for him, and we just went underneath that bridge, and we did pretty good. I think we caught 20 keepers or so, a few dinks. It wasn't fast and furious, but it was steady. That lake's got some pretty black crappie in it. And then I went out there and scanned a whole bunch of stuff and found some timber and some brush piles and marked them, and then ended up not being able to keep the boat. So I got them all marked still. I kept my unit off the boat, and I'm gonna rig it up on this pontoon. I just gotta wait and get some stuff figured out first. And let's see, Achilles. That bridge is fun. Native Texan Outdoor. Yeah, that bridge was fun. My grandpa had a blast. He caught 2 at a time, and he had fun. Yeah, I was planning on fishing out there a little more, but my home lake's still not doing anything. I'm gonna have to give that lake a little bit. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll give it a few more weeks and see. But yeah, I got the one man out, and as you can see in the video, I definitely enjoyed it. It's definitely got some advantages and disadvantages, just like anything else. In the wind, it wasn't too bad holding in the spot in the wind for the most part, but later in the day that wind got up to about 20, and it was a little tough to hang on stuff, and tough to go against the wind to get back to the ramp. The sun's going crazy. he is not happy. He is mad. But yeah, I keep it real with y'all. I'm not hiding nothing. He's just gonna do his thing. But I like that. I just needed to go. I need to find something to help me go against the wind. That's the only issue. And holding on spot, but I'm not too worried about that, because if it's blowing 20, odds are I'm not going to be out there anyway. So I've got an idea. Well, I've already got a plan for that. It's not a trolling motor, but it's a pretty neat little deal. And the more I think about it, the more it'll work better for me than a trolling motor. A trolling motor, you know, the only way I would get a trolling motor is if I had spot lock. That'd be nice. I can just lock onto a spot, but I'm not gonna get that. So this will do really good and, excuse me, get me from spot to spot. Barfly. Finally got my boat up and in the water. Been tough fighting weather. Also not trying to fish my buddy's brush piles. Hey Terry, there's plenty of brush piles out there. I don't think you have to worry about that. And now I know there's a lot of fish that aren't on brush piles too. There's plenty of fish out there. I'm gonna get out there soon. I got some spots I can get to that are pretty close to shore, and I can do pretty good, I'm sure. I'm glad you got the boat up and running though. The weather has been tough. I mean, storms every day almost, and it's tough to find some time or find some weather windows to get out there. But Crappie Express, what about the ponds right now? Do you think they would produce? Ponds would produce. I mean, ponds are always, you know, usually productive. Them fish can only go so far. I definitely give it a shot if you know of any. I also wanted to say too, I got the super chat icon is down in the where you comment. If you feel the need to you know, donate, I would appreciate it. Any amount helps a ton. Just wanted to put that out there, that way y'all are aware. And then that way too, it'll take me right to your question, and I'll answer your question right off the bat. Yeah, so like I said, I got that it's a little trick thing. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I'll show y'all once I get it figured out and get it here. It's a pretty neat little thing. Trolling motor is just not, it's just too, after getting out on this, I feel like that trolling motor is gonna be too heavy and too much for that. So this is the perfect, replacement for that, and it's gonna help me a lot more than that trolling motor. And I'm pretty sure I don't have to register the boat either for this. So definitely be on the lookout for that soon. Then I'm gonna get that fish finder rigged up on there. I gotta look for a battery that I had somewhere. I gotta look and find it. But I mean, I don't really need a depth finder if I don't really want. There's plenty of visual structure to fish and catch plenty of fish. But I'll definitely get it put on there soon. I wanted to show y'all too. I got some. I ordered a bunch of baits from Steve at Limits Tackle. I don't know how many of y'all know of him or get jigs from him, but he makes great jigs and great prices and always real quick. You know, he always is quick with your order. Definitely give him a look if you're looking for jig. He also makes jig heads, you know, plastics that are super tough. I mean, you can catch 30 or 40 fish on one and still, you know, have no problems. Definitely give him a check, give him a look. He doesn't have a website, but he's on Facebook. Limits Tackle. Just look him up on Facebook. Just Limits Tackle, 2 words, and send him a PM if you want to order some stuff, and he'll get you hooked up. He's a good guy, and he makes some good stuff. So I'll show y'all. Native Texan outdoor. I'm gonna answer this question real quick. What's your favorite color for post spawn crappie? I would say, I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm not too keen on colors. I get a lot of colors just because I like to have a lot of jigs. That's really the only reason. But I would say if I had to choose one, this one's hard to beat. Just year round, I would say, really. This one's hard to beat. Just white and chartreuse. Simple white and chartreuse. This is a little stinger, a little tiny. I think it's 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. I can't remember, but a little tiny stinger. You can see the action on that. I mean, it doesn't take much, and that thing's got action. This is what I was catching them in the video, the last video. This white and chartreuse stinger. They were, I mean, you saw they were inhaling that. But other than that, I mean, I'll just show you the colors that I ordered for the summer. I ordered some of these. These are from my home lake. Some little, these are all Limits Tackle, by the way. You can get any of these at Limits Tackle. I got a little split tail, purple chartreuse. Purple chartreuse is good. I like purple chartreuse. I'll show you. I'll just show you all the colors I got and different kinds of baits and stuff that he makes. And then orange and chartreuse. I typically like bright colors. I don't like a lot of the off, not solid bright colors. Orange and chartreuse is good. This is also good for home lake. This is like one of the few that, well, I have a couple others. This is one of the few that's not like real bright. It's like a blue ice, Bobby Garland. Yeah, this right here is gonna be good too. I like this for a little clear water typically. And then I got some more bright colors here. Little tadpoles. Steve makes awesome baits. I mean, every one of these is awesome. It's tough. You can see it. It's tough. It's gonna last a long time. Solid chartreuse on those. I got some real tiny, split tails, like a salt and pepper color. Also for clear water. These are some good ones too. Some bigger split tails. It's like monkey milk and chartreuse tail. And these are the same ones, but this is the same color, monkey milk with a chartreuse tail, but just a little smaller. This right here is an old school color. Pumpkin chartreuse. This is a good color right here, really good color. This right here is good, especially in muddy water. This is hard to beat. I got some other, little, you can see those. They're like monkey milk, but just stinger monkey milk. And these right here, let me see if I got the other one. I got these too, I forgot about these. Some more tadpoles, just chartreuse, green. Let's see, I thought I had another one, I think. It might have been, I might have left it in the one man. Yeah, I think I did. No, here they are. These right here are gonna be money here soon. Now don't laugh at this, but 1-inch stinger shad. 1 inch. I mean, you can see it. It's my thumbnail. That's how big it is. Tiny. This is going to be real important pretty soon, in the next couple weeks. And then I just got some other random split tails. But I mean, this right here will last me for the whole summer and then some. I mean, this will last all summer. And then, I have a bunch of other, other brands as well, But that's what I'm going to use, mainly those limits tackle jigs. I got those colors and sizes for a reason, just because I feel like they'll work a lot better. Crappie Express, what changed in a couple weeks? In a couple weeks, and really and honestly, probably right now too. This is another good color. Right, I haven't seen it yet, but it will happen when these fish are gonna want a super tiny bait. All those shad that spawned a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, or the last few weeks, all those shad that spawned, they're gonna be little tiny little shad hatchlings, fingerlings. They're gonna be real tiny, and you'll start to see them around like timber or bridge columns. You'll see them like flicker. There's schools of those shad fry that are going to be around all this structure these fish are going to be on, and especially once it starts getting really hot, those fish get finicky and they respond really good to a tiny bait. I mean I'll make a video of it once I start seeing it, but I haven't seen it yet. But I mean, this little bait right here, it'll blow your mind what size crappie will hit that in the summertime. I mean, there's 2-pound crappie will hit that. I mean, it seems crazy, but that's what I've noticed over the years. They'll hit a bigger bait too, but Soul, I hear Ruby. Yeah, it's a bird we have in the background that's always screaming. My goddaughter knows that bird way too well. Always in the background. But yeah, like I said, I'll post a video of that once I see it, because I will see it at some point. And it really is amazing how little bait them fish will hit. I just wanted to show y'all that. If y'all need, show y'all what I use and what I ordered. I'm going to use, like I said, I'm going to use mainly those limits tackle jigs. I'm going to show another thing too. Let's see. These right here are also really good in the summer. I like these. They're tiny. They're smaller. Crappie magnets. They're simple and they're small, but they work. Excuse me. And we got just normal, black chartreuse, white chartreuse, red chartreuse. Just basic stuff. This right here is all the jigs I use, and I just ordered those limits ones. I don't have a whole lot of jigs. And honestly, I can just take 1 pack of those and catch fish on them. I don't need all of those, but I just like to have different colors for different watercolor. Or, like I said in the last video, another reason too is, being that one man, I'm going to be more limited to where I can fish. So I'm going to have to work places over multiple times to catch fish, to fully catch all the fish in that area. That's the one place where I think color does make a difference. If you're wanting to, milk every fish off of a spot, you got to fish color, wait for a little bit, come back with a different color, and you'll pick off a couple more fish if there's more there. But you'll catch fish on both. I mean, it doesn't matter, But yeah, Crappie Express, I hope that helped. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video of it. It's just I haven't seen it quite yet. It will happen though. But yeah, also I got on, also in the title, if you saw the picture, barfly, love the bonehead crazy chicken. I don't think I've seen that color, Terry. I'm guessing it's kind of like a, excuse me, I guess it's kind of like an electric chicken. I've got some bonehead in here too. Some. I forgot I had these for the sand bass. This would have been really good for the sand bass. I don't know why I forgot I had that. Let's see, I got a few colors of bonehead. This one, white chartreuse. This one's another one of the few that are like off-colored. I don't even know what color. Purple shad. Yeah, I mean, you can't deny Bonehead puts out a good product. Let's see. Chartreuse. Yeah, Terry, I'm looking forward to the next video you're gonna put out. I've been waiting. Interested to see what bite you got on. And then too, you saw in the picture, I got on some catfish recently as well. First time I've ever got on a catfish bite at all. I've always wanted to, but let's see, been working on that boat nonstop. Need to get in the water, but it needed a lot of work. Yeah, I know how that is. Got to get it fixed up right. Well, good thing is, I mean, Terry, those fish aren't going nowhere, so whenever you're ready, they'll be there waiting on you, I'm sure. But I got on a catfish bite, shallow on the rocks. First time I ever did that. Just had some shrimp under a cork, throwing it up around those rocks, and they would just pull it under quick. I was surprised though. Some of those bites were subtle, like a crappie bite. I figured some would just, I figured they would just pull it under, but no, some were very subtle. And I also had one come out of the water and grab it right at the boat, which was, I didn't realize catfish were that aggressive. So that video is coming out soon. I have Panoptix, light scope, and spotlight. Yep, you got the setup then, Terry. You got the setup. Love some catfishing. Yeah, Terry, watching your video made me want to go out and learn that. I've always wanted to learn it. I've just never taken the time. Or I've never even tried it, really. I mean, I've kind of had an idea what to do. I just never went and tried it. And finally, I went and tried it. I was determined. I was seeing too many people catching catfish, and I'm like, I want to try something. My in-laws love catfish, so I do too. So I was like, let me try and catch something for them. Sure enough, it worked. I mean, I didn't, tear them up. I think I had 7 eaters, and I think I lost two or three other ones. 2 nice ones came off, and I think and one I turned, and I couldn't turn him around. He took off and came off. So I'm gonna definitely try and do more of those here pretty soon. Definitely gonna be doing more catfish stuff if I can find them. But it works. Yeah, it does work. I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't hard to do at all. I just had to physically go do it and put my mind to it. Just leave those crappie alone for a little bit. So, we got that one coming out, and I'm gonna try and do some more here pretty soon. Because I'm hearing the bite will stay like this for the next month or so. So I'm gonna keep trying. I actually ordered some punch bait. And I'm gonna use that next time I catfish. I'm hearing that's better than the shrimp. The shrimp, I had some shrimp at the house. I just threw them in there and used those. And it seemed to work, so. Bought an old Minn Kota autopilot and did the iPilot head conversion. I have about $650 and $1,800. I've heard, Terry, that that's the way to go. Jake was saying that too. That's the way to go. It's a lot cheaper. You can find one, iPilot like for $200, $300 on Marketplace, he was saying, and you buy the head unit conversion kit and just convert it over. I've always heard that those aren't as accurate as far as like holding you on, pinpoint, but maybe they've gotten better. I don't know. I don't have any knowledge on, first-hand knowledge on those. Crappie Express, all you need is fresh shad for bait on them catfish. Yeah, and the problem is I don't have a cast net, and I don't really, know how easy it's going to be to throw that thing in that pontoon or find shad. So shad's definitely the best way. Excuse me. I actually went. Don't have to be alive, just fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get a cast net at some point. I'm gonna need a cast net probably because I'm hearing the minnows there's a shortage of minnows around here in places, and here in the summer, man, those minnows make all the difference sometimes. That makes a difference between going home with fish and not going home with anything besides the minnows. So I definitely got to figure that out. But I actually went bank fishing a couple weeks back and found some shad on the bank from the shad spawn in the morning and tried those, and I paid $150 for the trolling motor and it works amazing. Can't beat that, Terry. That's a good price. Whenever I get holds great even in the wind. That's what I always needed in that aluminum boat. That thing was a kite. So when I do get another boat, I'm definitely getting that. It's not a question. I don't even want a boat without that at this point. I gotta have that. This Texas wind's no joke. It's windy every day. Couldn't imagine just pressing a button and it holds you there and you just fish. Not have to worry about nothing. Put these up before I forget. Then I also too, I got some more jigs down here. Oh, here we go. These are some of the jigs I was using last summer and doing really good on. Again, real tiny. This Crazy Angler, Slab Bandit, Blueberry Pearl. I'm not sure how long these are. These are maybe inch and a quarter, maybe. Those were really good last year. I get bit on those, and I mean, you can see there's only that many left. I forgot I had those. I need to put those in there. Wind is good for drift fishing as long as you have drift socks for your boat. I've seen that. Fishing with Fredo. He's been on my lives before, and I'm gonna meet up with him pretty soon, and we're gonna go try some catfish. Maybe some crappie too, I don't know, but we're gonna meet up soon and do that. That'll be a cool video. So I'm trying to learn these catfish as good as I can. I mean, the crappie, I'm always a crappie first, but it's nice to kind of venture, try different things, and especially when the crappie don't bite, let's go try this or that, sand bass, or because those crappie all the time don't cooperate all the time, so it's good to have options. Barfly, PM me your address and I'll send you a shirt. Just had another run done. Sporty Tech. Hey man, I appreciate it. I'll send you the address. I've seen those shirts. They look nice. I definitely will put it to use. Thanks, Terry. Crappie Express. He lives down the street. He is taking you behind the house to Catfish Alley. Are you talking about Fredo, Crappie Express? I'm guessing you're talking about Fredo. Yeah, he seems to know what he's doing on those catfish. He always does pretty good, and even on the crappie, I mean, he's good all around fisherman. So I definitely, looking forward to the chance to go soak up some catfish knowledge. I'll definitely film that, and I'm sure he will too, and it'll be a good collab video. And I've also got Chris at Sleep at the Reel down at Palestine. Once all this stuff blows over, hopefully we'll meet up and fish, and I'm looking forward to that. Chris is a good guy too. My house is great for cats. Can't beat that, Crappie Express. I mean, so you're right on. You got good crappie fishing there too. Can't beat it. So like I said, I'm gonna try and get on some more catfish, and I want to do some perch, videos, bluegill, but I'm not real sure when I'm gonna be able to do that. I mean, it's so hard for me to pull away from the crappie, and especially the catfish right now. Yeah, I'm not real sure where to even look, so I'm gonna definitely have to put some time in for that. But I need a fish finder so I can see the brush. Yeah, Crappie Express, you definitely need a fish finder. You can catch fish without one, but bridges and timber and stuff like that. But I always think those best spots are the spots that no one can see under the water. Barfly Fredo's a funny guy. He cracks me up. He does me too. He's always having a ball on those videos. So that's the plan for the next few weeks, and we'll just see what happens. See what the weather allows, and hopefully get these couple upgrades done to the one man, and get on some good fish. I mean, they caught fish pretty good in the last video. Can't complain at all for the conditions and the limited time I had. So that little area I was in was pretty busy. I'm definitely not sure how much I'm gonna fish that area, just because it was pretty busy. I mean, granted, it was the Friday before Memorial Day weekend, but y'all have any more questions or comments? Trying to think of anything else I was going to talk about. The one, I guess I mentioned, the one man is definitely an upgrade from the tube that I had. It definitely is an upgrade. You sit up out of the water, it's got more room. The oars helped a ton. The oars, they're a little flimsy, I guess, but definitely, they definitely help. And once you get a rhythm, you can really, cover some water. And that's what I kind of figured out toward the end. So I think, but this upgrade for the moving part of it will definitely help me 10 times over. So when are you going fishing again? Hopefully this week. if the rain allows me. But you never know. Alright, y'all, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to update y'all on what's coming, you know, soon, and what bite I've been on, and the new one-man pontoon, and update y'all on what, you know, what's been going on with that. So we'll be, hopefully this week I can fish. I don't know, it depends on the weather, but we'll see. So but regardless, I'll have a video out, you know, every week. So be on the lookout for that, and thanks for tuning in. You know, as always, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you can. If you enjoy this content, hit the notification bell, that way you get notified every time I post a video. And don't forget, you know, comment questions if you have any on any of the videos, and I'll do my best to get to them and answer them. You know, all the normal questions, none of the, you know, where are you at? Where are you at? What creek is that? Where do I park? That stuff I'm not going to answer, but the rest of the stuff I'll answer. Crappie Express, I'll be waiting for more videos. Awesome. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it. Alright, y'all, so I think that's going to wrap it up. Y'all have a good evening and a good week, and stay safe. See you on the next one.